Oh, God. Oh, my God.
All right, Peter, where the fuck are you?
Oh, don't worry about where I am. Don't worry
Are
about
you-
this
are
box
you-
that just says crap.
You're you're in the crap closet.
Are you running from the Colombian cartel?
Perhaps. So there's going to be a freeze frame of me and it'll just say, the producer.
Oh my God. This film was something else. But before we get to that, welcome back to Cage Match, a roundabout way of meeting Nicolas Cage. I'm Sean, here with my co-host,
Nick!
and our producer
Peter, the producer.
from the crap closet.
The crap closet,
And
yes.
our special guest this week, my part-time therapist and full-time bartender, Kendra.
What's up, you guys? Hey, do we all get cute the names? Like, can I be the bartender? And you can be the producer.
Yes, absolutely. So Nick and Sean, you've got to come up with your own names.
Well, that's rough because I immediately wanted to be like the asshole. And it's like, but I'm the asshole.
I mean, it could be both.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say the talent, but that seems like I'm giving myself too much credit.
The asshole and the talent.
Yeah.
No, it's the talent, but in quotation marks.
There you go. I like that. Yeah.
We can just leave both the talent and the asshole on the floor and let whoever walks in figure out what's what. Like, I don't know. Just sitting
I
here.
do want to call off the top, since I'm assuming the poster is going to be Lawrence Fishburne and Nick Cage sitting on the car after they killed the Hebrew Hammer. I call not Fishburne.
No, I got a picture, a screen grab of the Mexican guy from the cocaine production
Dibs
at
Mexican
the
guy.
little cafe. Get out of here, Nick.
Did you call Dibs Fishburne?
Maybe.
Okay, so use that then. I called not Fishburne, so let make Nick Fishburne. Make Nick Fishburne.
we have not once done that. So nope.
I know. Now
I'm
is
not
the
blackfacing a single
time.
person. I'm sorry.
We got 6 episodes left, so come on. Now is the time to do blackface.
Are there 6?
It's that or,
I think.
it's that or
Is it this
whitewashing.
like 4?
Yeah. I think we got 4 left. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
like
You guys are
including
really at
today.
the bottom of the barrel here.
I mean, yeah, we just watched Running with the Devil.
It's not good.
Oh,
That's true.
no way. We get to watch Flash next.
Yeah. By the way, we watched Running with the Devil from 2019.
Starring Nicolas Cage, Lawrence Fishburne, and it's about about cocaine and getting drugs from Colombia to Canada.
So, okay, the first thing that I want to say about this is like, is it worth that much fucking effort? There's so much shit and so many people get killed in this, and it's like it's all just for some coke.
Let's ask our Canadian friend who loves coke.
Yeah, you clearly haven't been addicted before, my friend.
I feel like this movie makes it a lot more difficult than it is. I feel like it's
You're
probably
probably
easier
right.
to get cocaine from Central America to
I'm
Canada.
surprised there was no like inner body smuggling, you know? Everything stayed
Yeah, I
outside of a
know.
body.
Everything
Coward.
but that
Yeah, like-
giant dildo. That definitely went in Lawrence Fishburne.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. But even the character named the Mule doesn't put anything in his asshole. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Stick a little in there.
professionally, but maybe recreationally.
No balloons.
At least recreationally. No, that was his
gotta
problem.
boot it.
See, he was taking his little bit.
Just a spoonful in the butthole.
A spoon in the butthole.
Exactly.
All right, so this is I'm just going to get right to my immediate issue with this film. One, I think Patriot Pictures clearly hates America because every movie we've watched from them is all about how America is terrible.
It does have a certain theme that they've kind of glommed onto.
Because the other one that I can think of was Vengeance, a Love Story,
Ugh.
which
Okay.
is all about how if you're a woman who likes sex, you deserve to be raped.
Oh yeah, it's that one. Yeah, okay.
Except, then Don Johnson will ride off on a sick Harley.
Oh hell yeah. Don Johnson's motorcycle made up for that whole movie. Like if you had just led with it's the Don Johnson movie, I'd have been like, fuck yeah. But then you had to bring in that whole like story that went with it. No. Give me Don Johnson as a sleazy lawyer riding off motorcycle, no helmet, just the wind in his hair.
What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, Patriot Pictures canonically hates America.
I'm trying to see what some of their other films are now. I can't remember. Oh, okay. So Prisoners of the Ghostland was another one of theirs. So
Oh yeah, that movie rocks.
can't all be bad. They also have How the Gringo Stole Christmas.
Okay.
That doesn't have Nicolas Cage in it though.
It does not, but they did also do Tokarev.
I also like when I went to their website, I believe they also have distribution rights for The Matrix.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the most important thing that we buried on this. They are also the movie or the production company that created Chocolate City, which looks like a all African-American Magic Mike, and Chocolate City 2, Vegas, and Chocolate City 3, The Live Tour.
Well, why are we not doing a podcast about this?
Oh,
How
also
many
Lord of
Magic Mikes
War.
Are there more Chocolate Cities than Magic Mikes?
Sounds like it.
I just want to talk about the sequels, or as I'll only refer to them, the colons. Just talk to me about those chocolate colons.
Gross.
So Kendra, you get the honor of telling our guests what the movie was about.
Oh, how do I? I get.
You do. You get that special gift.
Well, let's see. I believe this movie was about how to make cocaine. That was a really interesting part. It comes from leaves. They chop them up. They cook them up, and then one guy gives it to another guy, gives it to another guy, gives it to another guy, and then somewhere along the line, Nick Cage is like, "Man, my shit is dirty. People in the streets are dying. Who could it be? Could it be in Colombia? Couldn't be my man. There's no way it could be my main man. There's no way. There's no way." Well, it is. And that's basically the plot of the movie. Sorry, spoiler alert.
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But then there's also like Leslie Bibb is in this and she's like, "I'm a special agent. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this." But then she's like also a double agent and she somehow has the ability to kidnap and torture people.
Yeah, that didn't make a lot of sense.
But then is also an FBI agent. So like I didn't get exactly where she stood, whether she was like a good cop or a bad cop or a both cop,
Because she gets a call while she's interrogating the Hebrew Hammer about like, because she's like, "Let him go," and her partner's like, "You can't let him go." She gets a call, hands the call over to Dude, and Dude's like, "I guess we let him go."
Yeah, so who made that call? Was that like the boss guy, the Canadian boss guy? Like, because she like walked up to him and was like, "How dare you? This is all you're doing." And he's like, "Whoa, this wasn't me, huh?" So,
And by Canadian boss guy, do you mean all caps, the boss?
correct.
Yeah.
The boss. Yes.
Okay.
That's
Also,
his name.
Nick Cage in this is named the Cook, which I think is a misnomer because he's not actually making drugs.
No, the mule's actually the cook. Come on.
Yeah, he is a chef.
He does cook pizzas.
He's a chef. He owns a pizza restaurant in Seattle.
I think they did that on purpose to be cute because it should have been the chef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
I agree.
So I did not realize this until the credits that nobody had a name, that the title thing was just kind of the bit. Because it really bothered me when the agent in charge showed up at the scene of her dead sister, was like, "Where's the child? Where's the child?" Instead of, "Where's Lisa, my niece, that human I care about?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's always the kid.
The whole movie we were like, the child. And then in the credits rolling, it's like the child. And we were like, oh, I guess her name was the child.
Ugh.
Shit.
It's like I could understand all the main characters being but like you could just name her Lisa or whatever, right? Like it would have been fine.
No, it was the dead prostitute 1 and the dead prostitute 2.
Ugh, yeah.
Do you think that was a bid from the production companies to pay people less? Like if we don't give you a name, we don't have to pay you as much?
I don't know that that's how it works, but I like that idea.
I think much like Tenet, it's just up its own ass.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Except much more watchable than Tenet. You heard it here first, folks. Running with the Devil, more watchable than Tenet.
I agree with that.
Yeah, like this movie was like, we can be a little Guy Ritchie. We can do a little like Guy Ritchie cool thing. No, it can't. It tried. It didn't.
It did try.
At the very least, this was more audible.
Yeah, I mean, you could hear them.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. More audible than Tenet.
Yeah. Listen, getting better than Tenet is not exactly a big ask.
Now, hold on. Is it Tenet?
I think it's
Today?
Tene, but I like saying it wrong on purpose.
I like
Yeah.
Tene.
Tene.
Yeah,
It's
today
French.
it seems right.
Fancy.
Yeah.
It's French, which explains why it's shitty.
Take that, Christopher Nolan. We know you
Yeah.
listen to our podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
French soccer team.
Yeah,
who
they
lost
suck today. They got creamed.
Yeah, fuck you, France. So let's see. So yeah, you've got Leslie Bibb as agent in charge. Peter Falcinelli, who
Who's
never
that?
has a name. He's the other Fed with the mustache.
Mhm.
He was in like the
Mustache.
Twilight movies.
Yeah. Or as I call him, Gringo Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
one.
nice.
I mean, I referred to him in my notes as capitals the mustache. So
Lawrence Fishburne is the man who we get to watch fucking jack off in a porn theater as his opening gambit.
Oh yeah.
yeah, also just to like two ladies kissing lightly, like that's what gets you off, dude. Like,
Yeah. He was
I'm
really
I'm not
going
gonna
for it.
lie. That scene really sold me a movie that it could not deliver on, because that came in the first like 5 minutes, and coincidentally, same.
Ah,
But this movie fell apart. It fucking sucked after that. I was excited to watch Lawrence Fishburne press it up against the glass and just
I paused this movie at that scene. I'm like, yep, 5 minutes. Because my initial understanding of this film was Nick texting Peter and I, 5 minutes in, I love this fucking movie.
and then
Yep.
nothing ever again.
But like, it's so obvious he's the bad guy immediately, because it's like you
Oh,
have these sort of
totally.
wholesome people, like Nick Cage is making pizzas for children, and then you have Lawrence Fishburne. He's like whacking off to some softcore ladies making out. You're like, this guy's definitely the bad guy. Guess what? Big reveal, he is. So that was
He
a little
is.
disappointing.
Also, just dry humping away with some sex workers.
for sure.
Yeah, you got to
Oh my-
get what to stay wet, Larry Fish.
He also kissed one of them. Like, girl,
Mm.
as a prostitute, you don't make out with your money, okay?
It's true. Not on the lips.
Yeah, there's a couple scenes of this where there's some kissing of the night ladies.
They just don't do that. That's just bad Hollywood.
So the whole thing kind of ends up being this like Nick Cage gets a call from the boss. And so the boss calls him and is like, my shit's fucked up. Like, you got to figure it out. So he has to go to Mexico, right? Yeah.
Before this, though,
Colombia.
there is a scene
Colombia.
of a drug shipment, this specific cocaine, getting stolen by feds. Sniper in a helicopter shooting the truck driver, and the truck getting mowed down and then pulling coke off it. So I thought the coke was going missing at the start of this movie, but it turns out that by the time it's getting to Canada, it's being laced.
Yeah, so what's
Right.
the point of that scene? Like, were they...
Oh, there.
Nothing.
I mean, nothing.
The
Yeah.
whole point, like my main critique of this movie is you could easily cut every other scene and it would still be the same movie.
Yeah, there were a lot of obligatory scenes that didn't need to be here.
And everything was just like 90 to 180 seconds long.
Yeah.
Minute and a half, 3 minutes. That's all you're going to get from anything. 3 minutes is
Next
a real
scene.
slog. You're really hoping they switch it up soon,
Yeah.
because none of this feels like it needs to be a focal point, except for Lawrence Fishburne whacking off at the
Whacking
5
off in
minute
the sex
mark. Yeah.
booth. Yeah.
Well, also the whole like drug dream sex party he has, where it's just like his head in the foreground doing blow and just like lewd acts happening behind him.
But fully clothed lewd acts.
That was probably my favorite scene of the whole movie.
It was my favorite thing in the whole movie.
It was very artfully done. You know, it's like you were almost even there in the scene, like
Yeah.
with the strap on.
That's the one scene in this movie that I'm like, maybe drugs are fun.
It makes Coke look fun.
Yeah. Wait, how many people are in front of Mr. Fish during that scene? Is it 2 people? 2 people gang
Yeah.
banging, sexing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sex-
So that's the poster, right? You're just putting me and Sean just bone down
And
and
me. Yeah.
and you as Lawrence Fishburne. That's why nobody else can
Perfect.
be Lawrence Fishburne, because you already
Yeah, now
called
we
it.
got it figured out,
I
yeah.
understand. You just got to tell me, man. Don't
Yeah.
let
Asshole.
don't let me get my hopes up.
Can we just be the 2 dead sex workers?
Yes,
How
exactly.
I feel inside.
And we'll have I don't know, we'll have Lombardo be the snitch or something, just peeking in the window.
Oh God, what is that actor's name? I keep calling him the Hebrew Hammer because he was in the Hebrew Hammer. It's the only thing I know him from.
I will tell you, I did not do a lot of good work on this one. I didn't even write the cast list. I know Leslie Bibb. I know Barry Pepper, which is a fucking tight name.
That's a good name.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's the boss.
Adam Goldberg.
Yeah, that's right. You got like Timu Luis Guzman later as like the Mexican drug runner.
Timu Luis Guzman with the hat.
There's like a Brett Kavanaugh looking lawyer. Fuck, man. That might be it.
Like 10 too many characters in this movie.
Way too much. But then what pissed me off is that not every character that they introduced got a name. Like, that made me mad.
Not even a cool the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like that redheaded Mexican drug guy who slices the guy's throat. It's like, no name. Come on, man.
He was the pig man.
The pig man. The pig man.
Yeah.
Barbacoa. Also, did you notice that after he like kills the guy, he like uses the same butcher knife to like eat?
Yeah.
That's badass.
So yeah, Cage goes to Colombia to try and track down the issues with his drugs.
Every stop of the way, he's like testing the cocaine to make sure it's still pure.
One of the things that I had a hard time with this is like he and Cole Hauser, the enforcer or whatever the fuck that guy's name was. Oh, the assassin, I think. Like they're just there at every fucking possible juncture. I don't understand how they are there every fucking time.
Yeah, how did Cage go to Death Valley? He's just there.
I don't know.
I mean, they're following the shipment to make sure that it gets through cleanly.
Like, do you think if we looked in the rearview mirror of the truck or something, we would just see
you can just see
Nicolas Cage in like a fucking Yugo or whatever?
God, I hope
Yeah.
so.
I mean, when the bus gets pulled over and they bribe a soldier to like overlook the bag with the drugs in it, like Nick Cage is in the car behind them.
Yeah, just immediately right there.
Yeah.
And then he's immediately in Death Valley the following split second.
Well, no, there was the other one because he's also there with the fucking redheaded Mexican dude. Like he's there right after that.
Yeah.
It's
Like, well, because
every single time.
Because they were following the mule who got the cocaine stolen in the club because he was trying to get gay sex. And then the coke got stolen.
And he was like, oh, well.
And then they went and retrieved it. And that's why.
When he goes in, the twink gets, a little bit.
Which also, again, just Patriot Pictures showing, like, playing their cards. Where just like the only guy who actually gets killed in the whole drug run section is the guy who is attempting to have gay sex.
Well, and some dirty cops, but.
And Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, but like,
Well, eventually.
why wouldn't the cook test his cocaine in Seattle where he lives?
Well, he needed to find out.
Well,
where
you wouldn't
it
be
was
able to.
going
You got to
bad.
figure out where
Yeah,
in
it's true.
the
You gotta
line
figure
it's
out
getting
who
fucked
was
up.
the last person. So you got to check it
You
on
already know it's bad there.
every intersection.
Okay, all right, but wouldn't it be nice to know, like, okay, it's bad here. Okay, he knows it. He's got to go all the way back to the source first, trace it all the way back.
I mean, I guess the guy did say you don't want to, like, he can't have another batch go bad.
Like, you don't want to go backwards, like you don't want to go from Seattle to Death Valley to Monterey to Columbia. You got to start from the source.
I mean, you're risking more contaminated runs that way.
Are we? What are we doing?
I mean, you're not because
when does it end?
When does it end? I mean, you're not because it is getting contaminated in Seattle by Lawrence Fishburne.
Right. But to the point of like, why not? I guess if you're checking it each time, it's like, okay, it's contaminated. Well, you'd have to be checking new runs every time, not the same run. And then also,
no, but you want to check the same run because you got to find out where it's going bad in the run.
Right. I'm saying if you worked it backwards, you couldn't do the same run or the same batch the whole time.
Just seems like it'd be a little quicker, but maybe not as fun of a movie, I guess.
I mean, it's only quicker if it's at the end, which fortunately for Nick Cage, it was.
And us, let's be real.
And us.
I don't know. It could have been a lot sooner for me.
What really frustrates me about this film is
most of it,
with the exception of the agent in charge, it's not acted terribly. It's not shot poorly. And for the most part, I was not horribly upset with this film. until we got to the end, but we're back at the beginning, but we're not right back at the beginning because there was a shot from later in the film that came before that at the beginning of the film.
The setting on fire part.
Yeah. Because then after that, it cuts to Lawrence Fishburne handing the Sinead O'Connor looking lady and her friend the cocaine in the bar. And then we go back to the start of the film. But then at the end of it, we see the same two women getting the cocaine in the same bar by Lawrence Fishburne. And then he gets taken to Colombia to be murdered. So it's like, I know what the movie's going for, which is just like, it's an endless cycle no matter what. So it doesn't matter if it's the same person or a different person. But structurally, it's stupid and I hate it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is like the whole general summary purpose of the movie, which I do really like. They're like, it doesn't matter who many men you kill, how many mules or bosses or special agents you kill. It never ends, right? And they kept on saying that throughout the whole movie. When does it end? When does it end? Like, that's the whole thing. It never ends. People are cokeheads. It will never end. It'll never stop. So I thought that was a really happy ending.
Everyone does get a happy ending.
Everyone was happy that it ended. Yeah, it's really just a very heavy-handed, like, don't get involved in drugs, kids, kind of thing. Like,
unless you want to like bang two strippers with a strap on and have a really good night, then hey,
I mean that sounds pretty
cool
fun.
too.
Let's do
like
some
jack
drugs.
off to some ladies just gently stroking each other. Hey,
Smooching, like
and
light
don't get me
dress
wrong,
touching.
I'm not saying don't do drugs. Drugs are cool, kids.
All
Nick,
the children that
pro
listen to our
drugs.
podcast.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's probably more than we think, honestly.
probably.
as far as drugs go, cocaine is okay and very expensive. So there are better ones. Just saying.
Yeah, you're probably not going to do a bunch of coke, kids. So, yeah, my biggest note at this point in the movie was, how are there 40 minutes left in this? And then, back to torture porn. So,
Leslie
yeah.
Bibb, special agent torture porn. That I was not expecting. She doesn't seem the type.
Again,
she doesn't.
is she
Also,
actually
she's
a
a
fed or is she
terrible
working for
actor.
someone else?
That's
No,
my
I think
biggest
she
problem
is
with
a
this whole
fed.
movie.
I
Like,
think she's a fed, and she's all like, "Oh, my sister died from drugs, and I hate. I'm going to clean up
Which
the
is
street."
fine, but again, like it's that she gets that random call from no one we ever learn about. So I'm like, someone else is pulling the strings.
I just thought that was Mustache.
But who's Mustache other than another fed?
They never give us his name. He's just the Mustache.
Yeah.
There was only one time, like there was one time when Lawrence Fishburne is leaving or when going back to the hotel in Canada after he killed Nick Cage. Spoilers. Lawrence Fishburne like throws Nick Cage off a cliff to like save his bacon at the end. And then there's just some random woman in the hotel who's just like staring at him for a second. And unless you're paying attention to it, when the agent in charge shows up at the boss's place later, it's like he was tailed to your office. Like, okay, so that was a tail, but that wasn't clear based on just someone being in a hotel bar.
so these are the things that look better in a script than they do in like the final cut of the movie. They make so much more sense in pre than post. You do have to be paying attention. And honestly, this isn't a movie that is really that easy or important to do so with. So
Much like sex with, sex with two sex workers on a bunch of cocaine. Sounds a lot better pre than post.
Well,
I
coke
have
with
regrets.
fent and heroin.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, I
cutting
don't
it
know.
with fentanyl and heroin.
It's
Yeah.
easy. You just got to get that cut right. No, my feeling on this movie as I got kind of like halfway through this was like I didn't want to keep watching it, but I also managed to like completely turn my brain off, and I was like, I am going for a ride, and I had much more fun with it at that point. I was like, this is a C-, D+, and that's how I was in high school. Totally okay.
Did you like those CGI flames at the end? Like that was like,
Hell
I
yeah,
could
I
do
did.
that.
Those are
That was
pretty.
like copy the GIF and paste it on your picture of yourself. It was real bad.
Exactly.
So my issue with that whole scene is, so that takes place within 48 to 72 hours after Nick Cage is thrown off a cliff, but he's there. 'Cause
With
he
his
didn't
broken
die.
leg. He's got the broken leg. He's like, I have ability to appear instantly anywhere I choose.
So again, this is one of those very
As proven throughout the whole
noodly-
movie. You're right.
This is one of these very noodly. Sean has a very specific type of autism complaints. Nicolas Cage is flung from the cliff, facing the cliff, thrown away from it, so falling backwards. But when we find out he survived, his back and head are facing towards the cliff. So he did like
He did a flip and a turn. Yeah.
He turned around.
He did like a it's like a pancake flip.
there was a river.
I thought he was going to fall in the water and be fine, but he actually landed on the ground and was fine. Like, okay.
There was snow.
Hard pack?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't give a shit. I told
They
you my
had
brain was
snowshoe.
off at this point.
I also did appreciate when the snitch left his was texting with the feds, left his phone in the car. He had the feds ringtone set to quacking,
Yeah.
which confused me because that's also the text message. It confused me for a moment because that's the ringtone I have set to my ex-spouse on my phone.
You're like, oh shit. Oh.
So I'm like, oh shit, Meredith needs something.
They're calling. Fuck. Yeah, I did like the whole scene where Nick Cage gets wise to the snitch being the snitch, all caps, and playing it out. It's like, oh, you lost your gum? Is that what you it was gum you're missing?
Yes, that was cute, but why didn't he get wise to the man being the snitch also?
But
well, I think he
does.
did know at that point.
Okay.
I think he figured it out at that point. I think
Well,
he knew that
but
all of it was tied
the old guy
together.
who gives him the gun that
Oh yeah.
because he's like, I've solved half the problem. So I'm like, okay, so you're gonna kill Fishburne, and then it's like, do me now, and just like
But
move
then
on.
he still invites him on this like 1,000-mile trek in snowshoes across the Canadian border and is like, this will be fun. This will be a fun jog.
I was real mad when we saw the snowmobiles for the first time because you get a quick shot of them on the back of a Jeep. And I was really hoping for motorcycles.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
I mean,
But
we got
no.
like 10 seconds of snowmobile and then they just hid them under a bush. And that was the end of that. I was like, finally, we've got like a James Bond movie here. Snowmobiles. Yeah. No, we're done.
I watched this a second time at like 2.5 speed.
Oh, my style.
much better watch. But it did occur to me,
Did
rewatching.
every scene just fly by like it was a Vine or something?
Yes,
Like you got
exactly.
6 seconds of bullshit and then it just next
amazing.
next gag.
But it occurred to me, who's collecting those snowmobiles at the Canadian border?
I mean, it's
The Mounties,
Canada.
eh?
Like, yeah, somebody's gonna take them.
The reason
Yeah.
the cocaine is so expensive at the end of that trek is because one, all the people they have to pay off, and then they have to keep buying 2 new snowmobiles per run.
Funeral
Yeah.
expenses are kind of a lot.
So, okay, you touched on something that really bugged me this whole time. So, like, they show you the price per kilo as it goes up. They get it from the guy in Colombia, and it's like 1,000 or 1,400K
So it's
for a
1,400.
kilo or whatever. Yeah, and then by the end of it, it's 34,000.
Yeah.
Price per kilo, and there are 20 bricks that they delivered to the boss.
Mhm.
That's $680,000. Like, this is
Yeah.
not worth the fucking effort.
How many people died? Like 6?
I mean, I guess it's worth the effort if you're the boss and you're just making $600,000.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I mean, they're selling it on the street for more than that, certainly, but like, it just doesn't feel like it's worth it at all
No,
to me.
it seems like a lot of effort, especially when you have a private jet.
Yeah. One of the other things that bugged me is when Larry Fish and Nick Cage are wandering through the fucking Canadian wilderness or whatever, and Larry falls into the water for a second and loses his pack. Like, I don't know how that happened to slide off of both shoulders, but he loses his pack, and then they're like, fuck, we got to find that pack. But instead of following the river, they like go up into the mountains. Like,
Yeah.
what? What?
And then he still somehow happens to find it super luckily, or he finds Nick
Yeah, just later
Cage's. Like,
on the river.
it was just lying there. Really convenient.
Yeah, I don't know. That really bugged me.
A little too plot convenient for me.
As I've gotten older, I've really wish that my forest package finds were more impressive. Porn's just not cutting it anymore. I don't need that book of Dianetics. I just want a kilo of cocaine.
Yeah, like I'll find a geocache with like a sticker and a plastic dinosaur in it, but definitely not 20 kilos of coke, you know?
Yeah, the dinosaur's been chewed on.
What was your first wild porn find?
My first wild porn find?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was like a black bag that had been buried. And inside
that's not where
was
I thought
like
it was going.
a hustler, you know?
Oh, nice.
For real. And me and my friends were
nice.
like, oh my God, wow, buried treasure.
Yeah.
Actual buried.
He's also a hustler. Like my friend found in the woods, like a random hustler. That is not how you want to experience porn for the first time.
Do we all have this story? This is my first time
Pretty much.
sharing this.
There's a weird, like, it's generational too, because like kids nowadays don't have this, you know, but like there is a window of time.
Because we don't have physical media porn.
Right.
Well, we don't have porn these days in print form.
Kids nowadays at 6 years old are whacking off to
But
this
there's
stuff.
this window of time that like people
Pokemon.
really did. Well, yeah, exactly. Was that an axolotl? What was that?
Oh, that was Rosie.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, that's just Rosie screaming into the void.
Oh yeah, okay, that's better.
The kids love her.
But what I meant was like, no, kids have cell phones now. They have porn 24/7. We used to have to go into the woods and find it.
Yeah, dig.
Yeah.
You just had to hope you got lucky and found
under
a
arbitrary
bag.
logs for our buried treasure.
I mean, I just stole my dad's. All other porn was bonus porn.
Hey, some of us didn't grow up with fathers, Nick.
Yep. Oh yeah. Shove it in your face again. I was raised with class too. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a penthouse guy.
He was
Yeah.
a playboy. Oh, penthouse.
Penthouse,
Ooh,
yeah.
Not
No.
even that much porn in that.
Playboy's for
Yeah.
cowards. No, Playboy's the shit. Playboy's garbage.
That is the worst one.
Yeah.
I mean, Playboy, I feel like if you're going to discover random porn in the woods, Playboy is the safe bet. When you're like 9 and you get like,
Oh yeah,
full on,
it doesn't like totally break your brain.
yeah, no, when you get full on like prolapsed like fucking shit in a hustler, like that's not how you want to enter the world of like sexual maturity.
Yeah, welcome to Pink Socks.
The quality of person that's reflected in who is leaving porno out in the woods, it's exactly like level with the hustler crowd. It's like if you're buying Playboy,
you're right.
you're
No, I should've
disposing
looked
of
at
it
my-
responsibly. If you're buying Hustler, it's just like I'm done with this, and you just spike it.
You don't bury your penthouse, okay?
I
You
should've-
keep it in a gold box.
I should have
Yeah.
been looking by train tracks like normal kids.
Yeah, you just toss it on the ground and like kick some sod over it, and you're like, fuck you.
Take that, my shame.
Yeah. I don't have mom issues. I'm out.
We barely touched on the movie.
Much like this movie.
There's not that much actually to talk about in the movie. So like,
Yeah, it
The-
all
the
boils down to
man-
just he looks for what's wrong, finds it at the
Right.
end.
I did enjoy watching the steps of like getting the cocaine through Central America.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did enjoy that ride.
yeah, that was cool.
Again, this is Patriot Pictures' whole deal about like, the world is scum. Let's all be good, Christian white people. And just everything's bad. Even at the end, Nick Cage is dead. Lawrence Fishburne's dead, but the drug run is still going.
I hated that ending. I love Nick Cage and I want him to win. I want him to be the champion. He's the champion of the podcast. He's the champion of the universe. He's the champion of all of our hearts. Why did Leslie Bibb be like, this is for my sister, the mother of the child?
The mother.
And like, she's all like, I got to get this guy for double homicide. Well, now you got a homicide, bitch. Like, come on.
Also, is that a double homicide? So, okay. It was the rewatch where I'm like picked up where I'm like the sex workers were killed. Is that homicide? That wasn't intentional. There was no premeditation.
Thinking manslaughter?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely gave drugs that were fucked up.
Yeah, but homicide is specific premeditated murder.
Yeah, that's true. I think you're getting into the weeds on this that you don't need to.
That's my bit in this whole podcast, Peter.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
I'm in the weeds.
He didn't have
Nick,
to
did you
die.
see what I put in chat?
I'm so unused to looking at this thing. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to switch channels.
Chocolate City 3.
Oh my
The
goodness.
life
I want to see it so bad now. Is it the
That is
general
not
chat?
the most muscular of backs.
No, it's just
No.
the
I
chat
like
for
how
this.
Chocolate City 2 Vegas is like,
Half white guys.
it's half white guys. There's a dance off. There's a
I
strip
think
off.
there's a dance off. Yeah.
We lost Nick.
We lost Nick because he tried to look at the
He
softcore
was like,
porn.
Chocolate City 3. Wow.
They got too excited.
I will be burying my hustler in the woods. Give me just one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, pardon me. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I went looking for that picture of the chocolate rain or whatever. And,
Yeah.
and then it's not my job to work Discord. I'm an
We know you just
in-person
buried your
recorder.
penthouse in the woods.
That's
it's
true.
okay.
That's
The
true.
woods behind your house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in-person talent for sure.
Although if I were you, I would hide my hustlers in the giant fake spider at the end of your block.
No. Too many people like that thing. It's always crowded. I would never be able to get it cleanly.
I feel like the producer has a great spot for hiding his hustlers in this box labeled crap right
This
behind
crap
your
box.
head. No one's gonna look there.
Yes.
Seriously, Peter, where are you?
Don't ask questions.
People are gonna look in that box and they're gonna pull out a DVD version of what's this movie called? Running with the Devil.
Running with the devil.
I should have
No,
expected.
it'll be the weird VHS that they managed to press in 2019 just because it belongs on a VHS.
On now to own on video cassette.
Yeah.
I ever tell you guys about the weird fucking it's the hotel on O Street. It's this weird like museum in DC where it's like a bunch of townhouses that are interconnected by secret doors, like the G like it used to be like the G-Men's house in the 60s. John Lennon lived there for a while. Rosa Parks lived there. It's now owned by a crazy hoarder who like pitches it as a museum that you can go and tour, and everything's on sale.
And it's just boxes that say
Ooh.
crap on them.
Yes, because no, you know what you can find there? Not priced to move. Lost season 4 on DVD, full screen
Ooh.
Whoa, weird.
for $60.
This film has been
Okay.
modified from its
Okay.
original version to fit your TV screen. That's not worth it. That's a terrible deal.
I know.
I'm actually
Correct.
more surprised that Lost was released not on full screen.
Yeah, that there was an option.
Yeah. I figured Lost was still like locked into that aspect ratio. Not free to roam across your TV.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
All right, so let's see. Who are your favorite characters from this? And you can also make up fake names for the ones. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked a guy with hat.
Yeah, like fat Luis Guzman with hat.
Yeah.
That guy
Oh yeah, that
rocked.
guy was cool.
Mhm.
And he didn't die.
Yeah.
He fucked and he didn't
He didn't
die.
die.
I
Huh.
mean, he's gonna die of something. He's out there kissing sex workers.
He's a success story of this movie.
He is probably the best success story. He was good. He put all the bricks where they belonged. He didn't do anything to him.
Also, good on that sex worker because she's doing lines while getting railed.
Rails for rails.
I liked that scene also.
And that's cocaine sex. Nobody's coming. You're just pushing rope.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Soft taffy.
Yeah, I was wondering how the man was able to do 2 hookers all night long on coke, but then she had a strap on, so that answers that question.
I also like none of them took off their clothes. So I think they
Yeah.
just humped each other all night long and just were like, I'm horny. This is hot.
Ooh, the tension. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. It's all that
I mean,
possibility.
he does like soft kissing.
That's true. Soft kissing, a little bit of nip. Woo. That's all you need, baby.
Also, like, I've never been to a porn theater.
Oh, really?
No, never done it for me.
Well, you don't have to go very far.
No, I don't. Not in Portland.
There's one right there.
Is there a squeegee in that room? Like, are you expected to clean up your own glass, or what's the deal?
No, they got a guy for that.
Oh.
Don't you worry about it.
Ugh. Don't be such a fucking plebeian, Sean. Ugh. Clean up your own mess?
No.
That's just me being
No,
polite.
no,
That's just me
no.
being a good Catholic boy.
Gross.
I paid $1 to watch that window slide up. I'm not cleaning up my mess.
You should try one sometime. It's a terrible experience.
It looks like it would smell.
That's the very least
yes.
of your worries.
And you know what? It smells like it looks too. So you're lucky. All right, to Peter's question. In order, favorite characters, the arcade hookers. I like that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna lump them in together. I don't think they had enough representation on their own. So two for one. Luis Guzman and then Lawrence Fishburne's O-Face.
Yeah, those are all good.
Yeah, that's all I need. That's the whole movie to me.
I had a weird soft spot for the mustache, the other agent. Like I feel like the whole movie I was like, there's more to him. Like he's going to be this secret big boss or something. It's like, nope,
Well,
nothing at all.
We initially see him there playing cards with Mexican doctor from Star Trek Voyager.
Mm-hmm.
He looked very
Deep
similar.
cut, yeah.
I swear I recognize whoever that actor is, but I'm sure he's no one. But I was just like, that guy has a mustache. I'm going to see him again.
They spent money on his makeup.
When we see him again tracking hobbled Nicolas Cage in the airport, he pulls out a comb at one point just to like, he's like, I'm a normal person doing a normal person thing. He combs his mustache. That's the first thing he combs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's sick as hell.
It also feels really good when you comb facial hair.
I agree.
True.
Also, something that stood out to me when they're in Colombia after Nick Cage makes the first check before he gets back on the plane and he's in the airport, the restaurant behind him is just called Fish Place.
Yeah, where you can just buy a bottle of tequila and then leave most of it.
Yes.
But I guess when you got that sweet cocaine money, it doesn't matter.
When how did Luis Guzman when he like shows up and after his run and he shows up in the strip club and he buys the bottle of tequila and then he just throws like a wad of cash on the table in front of the stripper. I'm like, you blew your load, my dude. You gotta tease that shit out.
Hey, she went home with him and then made out with him in the motel room with the blinds wide open. The blinds were wide open. And then the Fed is just like peeking in, going, oh, there's my guy.
Oh, no, that was Fishburne.
Okay.
Also, yeah, when the Fed shows up at Fishburne's place when he's in the motel with the prostitute and like the camera just pans over from the door that was just opened to the open window where the blinds are wide open.
And all the rails inside and all the railing inside. And she's just like, you guys, I got him.
There's so many things about this movie that sound so much cooler than I expected.
Than it is. Yeah. I know, right? When we talk about it, it sounds like not bad, but it's pretty bad.
Again, like, this is what annoys me. Like, Peter, you said this in the initial text. I don't like it, but I don't understand why it's like panned so hard. Because, like, again, Fishburne and Cage, who arguably get the most screen time, are fine in this film. Like nobody is so terrible that this movie is just like so bad. Like it's a serviceable film. It's just not good.
Yeah, I think it's just the structure. It suffers from the way it jumps scenes so much. Nothing is ever like, there's no tension ever. It's just because everything's just over. Yeah. It's like, we're in a pickle. Okay.
Yeah, it's like trying to be Crash or something where everything threads together and it just doesn't. I mean, like the guy and his family who are making the cocaine, you're like, oh, what's going to happen with them?
That was
Nothing.
so wholesome. Yeah. That was a wholesome family moment.
It was actually a wholesome family moment.
What was that spider movie where Nick Cage was La Araña or some shit like that?
Oh yeah.
And it was like full like cyclical shit like this again, but actually did it Weller. Yeah, it did it RoboCop.
Peter Weller.
Mm-hmm.
Like we both got the same joke. We've been doing this too long.
I'll buy that for $1.
We only have two interests, and it's Nicolas Cage and RoboCop, so it's pretty easy to figure out where either of us are going to go with any joke.
We both do love us some Robert Copman.
I'm in my room with my RoboCop light switch plate. It looks like RoboCop pops a boner when you turn it on.
Nice.
I was going to say, like, it's his dick, right?
Yeah, it's right there. He's in a good like leg up pose.
You know what? Let's do a Weller podcast next. We'll be done. We'll be done in 6 months.
It's very short. Yeah.
You just do RoboCop like 12 different episodes over and over again. Like,
oh god, Buckaroo Banzai. That's 3. Got 2 RoboCops. Buckaroo Banzai.
that's a good movie. Yeah, actually, I did really like the part at the very end where they cut off Lawrence Fishburne's tattoos and feed it to the dog off his arms.
Yeah.
I thought that was a particularly gruesome detail. That was
It was
actually
really
kind of really
gross.
cool.
Kendra pointed that out to me. I just thought I thought that guy was being a dick, but no, he was like covering up evidence.
Even though they set his whole body on fire, I don't see the point of it other than that's cool.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's a chance that some of it wouldn't have burnt, but yeah.
Oh, just his anchor tattoo survived. We know whose this is.
Oh, that's the one guy with an anchor tattoo.
That's the man.
Oh, no, my other favorite character in this was the Irish sea captain.
Oh, yeah, that guy was
liver
cool
and
as
onions.
fuck.
Yeah.
Liver and onions.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
liver
Yeah.
and onions.
When because he hands off the cocaine
Yeah, sorry,
to
the liver and onions,
Guzman.
right?
He hands off the cocaine to Luis Guzman, gives him the envelope of money, and goes, "That's it," and then just walks away.
That's the kind of guy I want on my coke running team, you know?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
seemed like he had his shit together.
This movie is just like a 90-minute brownout for me. Like totally sober. I don't fucking remember half of what we talked about happening. Even the ending, the dog stuff, that was new to me again. But like I just sat there. It's like I remember bits here and there, little fucking
But yeah,
tidbits.
so
flown down,
for the
but-
people who are listening, I think we already kind of talked about it, but like it ends with Leslie Bibb showing up at Nick Cage's pizza joint and being like, "You're a dick and you're not going to get busted." And then she just pulls her gun out and he's like, "What, are you going to arrest me?" And then she shoots him 4 times and that's it. He dies. End of movie.
Mm.
Yep.
And are we happy because she the protagonist? Was she the
Wait, do I
protagonist?
like cops? I don't.
No.
Do we feel bad for her because she lost the mother of the child? Or did we really like Nick Cage because he was the actual protagonist? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a weird movie.
Not a good movie.
No, like I said, it's like a C- D+, you know?
Yeah, I give it. It tried, but like that's all of. Again, as soon as I saw Patriot Pictures as like on this, I'm just like, I know what this movie is. This is just left of MAGA wet dream.
Yeah, and we know it's not a Chocolate City, which is really
No.
a travesty because it could have been.
All I want is to see this. Oh, maybe I'll look at it on my phone. Why didn't I should just be on my phone during this podcast. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
You should just be watching Chocolate City 3 live on your phone this
You
whole
could.
time. What are you
Yeah.
even
That's
doing?
the live tour. Now you can see it all live.
Live. Yeah, MAGA people really love shots and scenes of like hanging out in the woods with your snowshoes and your camo outfits.
And your black best friend.
Yeah, right. And then falling in a river and losing your backpack full of 10 kilos of coke and then magically finding it down the river a few minutes later. Like, they eat that shit up.
I will say, I did enjoy when the mule after the twink steals the coke. How it was like, then the drag queen just like comes up and like bodies the dude, so like the twink can like hand it to a guy out the door. Like that shit was planned.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Those gays.
So wiry gays.
I mean, they do love their Coke.
They do.
Coke and cigarettes. That's the fuel that drives the twink machine.
Yeah, the gay diet. Yep.
I like how Nick gestured at his body.
Oh yeah, waves to myself. It's like, yeah, this is a
Or
body
most-
made by.
The most twink.
That's probably it. Yeah, the most twink.
I mean,
Sean can be the talent and the asshole. I'll be the most twink. I get a superlative. Fuck you.
This might be my favorite episode in a while. This has been fun.
So what do you do? Do you tell people like you should watch this movie, or maybe don't watch this movie, or we've spoiled it for you, maybe still go watch it? Like,
honestly, like at this point, it's kind of like we'll never say don't watch this movie because there's always something like dumb or fun, or like because we've now talked about it and people listen to this, it's like, yeah, you'll probably have fun watching it, but it sucks.
This was a fun movie to watch.
That's demonstrably false. We have absolutely told people not to watch movies.
Yeah, that's probably true.
What was the last movie we watched with the dead son? Ghost Son.
Oh,
Don't watch Ghost Son. Ghost Son was bad.
Score to settle.
Score to Settle. Don't watch Score to Settle. Just watch the beef.
Only watch the beef scene.
Yeah, which you can find on YouTube for free.
All right, so yeah, maybe my biggest complaint about this whole movie was there was no like bona fide Nicolas Cage freak out moment, except for maybe at the very, very end when he like jumps out and is like, "Oh, how dare you, Lawrence Fishburne, fuck you!" But even that was like hinged for the unhinged that we expect from an actor.
Yeah.
with the cloud of
his caliber.
Yes, his caliber of Nick Cage.
There was a little bit when he was like fucking with the snitch, and that's kind of it, you know.
Yeah, right.
There
In
was
the car,
not like
he's,
a big freak out.
you lost your phone. Oh, yeah. It was just a touch, though. It was just a tease. It was just a tease, like the two
was a
strippers
tease.
in the cage.
Oh, we didn't talk about the best scene ever when the snitch is in the in lockup when he's in holding and he goes to piss and just that one guy goes, "You sit to pee." You sit down to pee.
Why did he ask that? Is he afraid he's going to spray on the seat, or like is that a prison thing? I've never.
Now, as two people who've been in jail, yes, you generally don't make a mess. People don't like messes.
It's a courtesy. He's teaching
generally
him polite manners.
Well, yeah, people in prison and jail typically act the way you would want your household partner to act. Like, you're not going to piss on the seat. You're not going to like clog up the toilet. You're going to fucking whack off too much on the top bunk. Maybe time it. Get back off at the same time. Coordination, just communication.
Yeah, like a real partnership. You're right. It's about love.
Yeah.
It's all about love.
Whack off at 3:05, 6:05, and 9:05.
And we're both complete at 3:07.
Thrice in the morning. And we just go into the day rough.
It's prison. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we nailed it. Great movie. Solid 10 out of 10. No.
I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. My IMDb, but my IMDb would maybe be, a 4. I didn't hate it. I liked the ride. Like you said, the asshole. Wait. Yeah, I liked the ride, but it wasn't a good film. So 4.
Yeah.
It was.
That's fair.
The movie. And that's all it's going to be to me. It's like, oh, that was the movie. All right. Well, from what I can remember. I think a 4 is pretty high. Like if I felt like, if anything above a 3, like a 3-1 is technically more than a 3, then it's a 4. Math.
Of the Patriot films we've watched, this would be one of the better ones, I'd say.
So Running with the Devil, the Rotten Tomatoes for that is 25%.
That sounds right.
So now the important thing to declare here is that the next movie we're going to watch is called Grand Isle, and it is rated 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oof.
All right. You know what? So of this grand experiment, there's one movie that I did not get to experience because of COVID that you guys did without me.
The Humanity Bureau?
Yeah. I feel for
you're
the
not missing that much.
I know, but I feel for like the patrons, we need to do, and also because I'm a good Catholic and I hate myself, we need to do a Clockwork Orange thing where you just like strap me down and like pin my eyes open and make me watch that and film it for the enjoyment of Bill, because Bill's a sick fuck.
Right.
I think you should watch it and record a solo episode with the backing track of our episode underneath it. And then you have to try to like jump in every once in a while and be like, oh, but I thought, and then it's like, oh, talked over him again.
And it's just the two of us steamrolling you.
I mean,
Sean can never get a word in
in the same room.
That is kind of true.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's because we can cut you in wherever we want. And I say we
true.
because it's Peter.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to use
producer.
Discord.
The producer.
The royal way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's good enough for this episode.
That's our mantra.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah.
We just crossed the hour mark. So that's
When
cool.
does it stop?
Right now.
Never, Kendra. Never. We're going to keep going forever.
I don't know. Kendra, do you got anything you want to plug?
Yeah.
Oh, other than Lawrence Fishburne with my strap on? No, I'm
Hell
good.
yeah.
Maybe get it. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you all for listening. Thank you to our Sparkle buddies, Josh, Josie, Matt, Adam, Bill, Stuart, and Willow, and our cage dancers, John, Freeman, Nathan, and Cameron, and for our music by Bill Panks. So yeah, come back for Grand Isle, a 0%er. I'm intrigued. It's going to be a shit show.
Who produced it?
Martin Scorsese.
Ooh, really?
Oh man, this thing's gonna suck.
No, absolutely not. Ooh, it's only 97 minutes. We got this.
Oh,
We can do
fuck.
it.
I downloaded a plugin for Chrome where I can like speed up movies to an unreasonable rate for this film.
Oh, dude, I've been doing this for the entire podcast. It is my bread and butter. Like,
Mhm.
it's weird how much I can actually process those movies at that speed, but I've gotten there.
I put this on at 2.5 speed just for the rewatch, and I'm like, this is just as good.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't do that. That's too much. I can't. That's so like, how can you focus on it?
I did it for the rewatch. I didn't do it for the first watch.
Just
I don't
put
know if I can
subtitles
do
on.
that.
It's fine. You just read fast.
I would absolutely just be walking around at that point. It's like, oh, it's just moving fast. I can move fast. Let's move fast
You just
together.
have to do some more cocaine plus
I
Fenton
guess, yeah.
On
heroin.
cocaine, it's normal speed, honestly.
Yeah.
The Fenton heroin is how you slow down when you're like,
It's a
oh, I've gone too
balancing,
fast. Pump the brakes.
Goodbye, folks.
Yeah, all right. The bartender, thank you.
Thank you.
The talent / the asshole, thank you. Nick, what was yours again? The mega twink,
The most twink.
the most twink,
Mega
and
twink.
me, the producer. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.